What's good, guys? My name is GoodguyGastly and welcome to the first ever update video on the channel. I've actually meant to do one of these at around 100 subscribers and now we're at 266 around or something like that. So definitely I dropped the ball on that and I apologize, but I'm doing it now, so please bear with me. I'm realizing that I never talk to you guys except during battles, and that's a little weird. I think you should know a little bit of something about the person, that you're watching battling. So to start it off, I was gonna do a Q&A, but I don't feel like we have enough viewers to do a Q&A, or, you know, judging by the comments. So if you want, you can go ahead and leave some questions down below, and I will, if there's enough, I will do a video on it. If there is not, or I feel like there's not enough to make a video, then I will just answer them, you know, one by one, and it's not a big deal. So go ahead and do that if you want to kind of get to know GoodguyGastly a little bit more, or, you know, kind of have a little internet date there. The other thing I want to talk about is just a little bit about myself. So starting off, everyone calls me GoodguyGastly or GG or TG, and my name is actually Fausto, F-A-U-S-T-O. Don't start calling me Fausto because that's weird, but you can definitely, I just kind of want to be on a first name basis with you guys in that regard. It's a very interesting name. I'm actually from Quito, Ecuador in South America, which is weird for someone of my complexion, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that are white like me, probably a lot less white. I don't get a lot of sun, except when I'm doing a video, then I open that thing, I guess, because you know, look at this rim light. Works out pretty nicely. So definitely kind of a little weird, but definitely there's a lot of people in Ecuador that look like me. So do not be surprised. A little knowledge bomb there. The other thing I want to talk about is kind of like where I work. So outside of YouTube, I work for a wedding company. They do primarily weddings, but we do other events here in Las Vegas as well. I'm an editor, cinematographer. I also do motion graphics for them and another company that does kind of tips and tricks for video games and mobile games. I'm not gonna name drop. Because you know, you're the direct audience, and I don't want to seem like I'm selling out. So I'm not gonna tell you guys the name of the company. But the other thing I want to mention is kind of like why I started YouTube, and yeah, so let's talk about that for a moment. So the reason why I started YouTube is I would come home from work and I'd watch all these other PokeTubers and other people playing these games and making content, and I'm like, look, I want to do that. I already do that at work. I already film, I already edit, I already do motion graphics. Why don't I apply it to something I love and I'm passionate about, like video games? So I definitely that's kind of where it drawn from, and now we're here. Now we're 3 months in to making content on a regular basis, and it has definitely been really fun and very eye-opening for me. I mean, it's a whole nother world, guys. It's really awesome, and to see the support I've gotten throughout my videos, we're getting pretty good views on each video, pretty good comments, and we're always hitting our like goals and stuff like that. It just shows me that I'm doing something right, and that feels good to me, because especially when people comment on my quality of my videos, that makes me feel amazing. I mean, that is like the coolest feeling to see that people are noticing the work that I put into making these videos high quality. But it wasn't always like that. I mean, you can go to my videos in the beginning when I started doing YouTube, and you can see that they weren't exactly the best. They weren't exactly the quality they are now. I'm pretty happy with the quality that we have now. And I also want to mention that I actually used to do YouTube a long time ago, like 5 years ago. Actually, one of those videos that is 5 years old is at 1.2 million views. It was my first like machinima. I made a machinima. It was a World of Warcraft machinima. That's kind of where I started. My cousin and I started doing machinima, Halo machinima, World of Warcraft. I'm not gonna link it because it's really embarrassing, but maybe I'll flash it on the screen. As well as other things like I want to talk about just motion graphics in general, or programs, and the community. So this community is fantastic. You guys help each other out immensely. We all help each other, and we all promote each other, and we all, like, if you need help with anything, someone will help you. There's no like secrecy, like, okay, it's fantastic. So for instance, I always tell people, if you need help with Adobe Premiere or After Effects or any technical stuff, even cameras and stuff like that, I work with cameras every single day and I know how to use them, go ahead and tell me and I will help you out, and I will walk it through with you, and we will try to troubleshoot it together. And I do not mind doing that, and I don't mind giving back to people who need it. It's important. So and same thing when I have issues as well with technical stuff, I can definitely go to anyone in the community and they will pretty much help me out, and it's freaking fantastic. That is like the coolest thing ever. I'm really happy I discovered this. When I first started YouTube, I never expected people to help each other out. I never expected people to be like, you know, hey, you know, you need help with this, and let me just show you how to do it. and I never expected people to I never expected to make friends, to be honest. Like doing YouTube, I thought I was gonna be on my own. I never expected it to be so easy to collaborate with people and to just go into Skype and start talking to people. It's a really nice feeling to be able to do that. So shout out to the people in Perch, Tara, Pedro, Hermes. There's so many other freaking names, but I mean, for instance, Hermes was the first person to ever collab with me, which is freaking awesome. He's like, hey, you're new, go ahead and come on the channel and do some things. And I was super nervous. If you go watch those videos on Hermsaur's channel, I'm super nervous, and I think you can tell. And then also CoolTrainerJulio was awesome to put me on the Dark Rye Hour and things like that. So very helpful community that I adore with a passion, as well as the league I'm in. Never been in a league. It's definitely a different way to battle, but it's super fun, and I recommend anyone to try to get into it because it's pretty darn engaging. I'm on a losing streak, but I swear we're gonna bring it back. I swear to God, I swear to Arceus, we're gonna bring it back. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Let's talk about the other thing. So let's talk about scheduling. So scheduling is not gonna happen on the channel. I cannot confidently promise you that we will be I cannot confidently promise you that I will be able to upload a video on a certain day. God, I'm all over the place right now because this is a really hard topic. I kind of did that in the beginning. I was trying to do daily uploads in the beginning. It's kind of slowed down. Now it's almost every other day, and sometimes maybe I'll skip an extra day, but and I apologize for this, but work is super busy and I have other things that I'm kind of paying attention to. YouTube is definitely a high priority, but it's not the highest priority in my life, so I do apologize to you guys. But definitely you can expect a few videos a week is all I'm trying to say. I'm never gonna go a whole week without uploading. That is not gonna happen unless something serious occurs, as well as some other updates. So I'm gonna keep doing battling on the channel, but I also want to do maybe a Nuzlocke eventually. I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. I wanted to do other video games. I did a Titan Souls review, and I actually think that Titan Souls review came out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. It's short, it's concise, and it tells you a lot about the game, I think. And I really like that kind of format of reviewing. But I lost 3 subscribers out of that, and if you're a smaller channel, losing 3 subscribers hurts a lot. It's like, oh man, I felt like I gained those subscribers, they meant a lot, and then they're just gone, all of a sudden, because you upload one video that isn't Pokemon related. It hurts. So definitely, I'm gonna probably stray away from that a little bit, or it's gonna be very infrequent, and we're just gonna stick to Pokemon for now. And actually, speaking of Pokemon, I have a fantastic project coming up that I'm super excited about. I've been spending the last week getting it in order, and I spent quite a bit of money on it even. I've even upgraded my internet because I plan on doing things like streaming and things like that. It's a little extra money a month, but it's totally worth it for you guys. So expect, hopefully, that I might do fan fiction with everyone in the Pokemon community within the fan fiction at each follow goal. That's kind of the idea I have right now. I'm not sure if I'm trolling or if I'm really seriously going to do that. I'm kind of leaning towards serious because I think it's hilarious. The other thing I want to talk about is the cool idea I have is it's kind of a bold statement, but I'm pretty sure no one has done it before, and I'm really excited for it. And it's gonna be I don't want to say too much about it. I'm not gonna say anything about it, or else I'm gonna give it away if I say too much. So just expect that in the next maybe week, 2 weeks here. Definitely, it's wedding season, so there's a lot of weddings, a lot of events going on. I gotta film a lot, so you have to bear with me in that regard. And I guess the final thing I want to say is a thank you. Just a thank you to everyone who has supported me. Like I said, when I first started this, did not expect the amount of people that have come out and shown support and said things to me, and getting comments like "great stuff, keep it up, keep it going, when's the next video," stuff like that, and just people. I don't know. It's because I don't find myself that funny. I feel like when I write stuff, I make it pretty funny, but when I just kind of commentate, I don't feel like I'm very engaging or I'm very exciting to watch. But I mean, people seem to beg to differ. People seem to like it, so I'm definitely gonna keep going. Even if it wasn't happening that way, I'd keep going because this is really fun. It actually gets my mind off a lot of things. It's kind of like a de-stressor for me. And de-stressor, I guess I could just say it's relaxing is a better word if I stop trying to be a big head about it. But so just in general, thank you everyone that has liked my videos, who has followed, who has commented, who has drawn up a little piece of fan art that's is just funny looking. Like all that stuff really kind of motivates me. It's really cool to keep doing that, and I have a lot of great ideas. YouTube is a fantastic medium for me to do more ideas and more crazy things. So Yes, enough rambling. I feel like my throat is dying. I'm using my Canon 60D for the first time in like forever to film this. So you'll notice it. Hopefully, you'll notice a difference in quality. I think you will. It's pretty apparent in that quality. But it's definitely it'll time out after 12 minutes. So I'm kind of trying to rush this a bit and try to be as concise as possible with not too many cuts and things like that. I could cut it up, but I don't really want to. Anyways. My name is GoodguyGastly. And that's GG. Thank you again. Thank you so much.